Hi, you live with Dre and friends. It's Dre
Chasaity. Vina.
Yo. Today we got Vina Love and Joe Mill-Vill from Harlem. To ask you guys your writing process. I know you said you guys don't write together, but like, how did it come along? Like, how did y'all say these are the songs we're gonna redo or do a mixtape to? How did that come about?
Just try to do different moods, like different genres of music. That was the main thing. Don't make everything sound like a classic or just switch it up, put a little bit of everything.
How did y'all get into the 90s flow? Like, how did y'all get into that?
It was natural. That's just because that's what both of us like. That's how both of us are. That was a natural thing. The 90s thing is just a natural thing. Yeah.
Because even I saw y'all video that y'all did, the video I did in front of the Apollo, and then I saw a clip of it, I know, and then I saw it in the chest, I know where that's at, that's fire. Not a lot of people in Harlem know where that's at, but I know that's a fire location. But that's fire that y'all keep it real classic, because I loved y'all outfits, and that it was like, the fits in there were just very creative and very poppy, which is another thing that I love, like I was saying, with shoots and stuff. It's all about being different. What is your favorite song on the mixtape? Music vs. Love. Make sure y'all listen to it on SoundCloud.
I don't have a favorite. I'm pretty much in love with most of the songs. Okay, Tingling is probably my favorite.
Tingling is my favorite.
It's probably my favorite, yeah. But most of them are like, well, I mean, I wrote them, so they all my favorite.
Me Nobody, the first song.
Oh yeah, that one, I like that one because that's the one where you're singing about being like with him, right? About him being out and stuff like that. I like that because it was real, like, you know, because it's not always paradise. Sometimes trouble. Let's talk about trouble. So, you know, let's be real. What happens in the DMs? Joe, we're going to you first.
What you mean, so
Yeah, females. Where they be at?
Yeah.
They don't be in your DM?
Yeah, man.
Here and there?
Right.
You be answering?
I like thank you and stuff. I'm not an ignorant person. I don't like. If somebody write me, if I see it, I'm not gonna ignore it.
Okay, I get that. You know, I understand that, but they over here, I can imagine that.
I answer sometimes, unless if it's like too extra, like,
Yeah.
like really,
Do you get pictures
really
easier?
weird.
No, not all the time.
What kind of DM? What kind of? Oh yeah, she was telling. We gonna get to her next. What kind of messages you get in the DM?
Regular stuff.
Is that your girl?
Yeah.
You ever
like
seen one of them in the DM? Because you know niggas love cheating. We gonna be real. Men cheat. So have you ever stepped out, walked out?
Never cheated.
Never cheated.
It's more of. Let me see.
She's sipping that coffee real hard. I'm waiting for him to answer.
It depends.
It depends.
What you consider cheating? I consider it's different.
Would you mean
I don't
like
consider
like
certain
flirting
things
back?
Yeah, like it's certain things that I don't think is cheating that she thinks is cheating, or she don't think.
What
So
is cheating?
what do you not consider cheating that she might consider cheating?
I think you have conversation with women to a certain extent. I don't think.
Vina, what's cheating?
Not also number. If you talk to somebody in your DM or have a conversation, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
But like if you like flirting with them, like, oh, you're mad cute, and then you're just like, you're cute too. Maybe we should hang out sometime. Like, no, you don't do that. Do you do that?
No, it's just certain. I don't know.
Look, I like
at first. At first, I mean, I have my habits though, so I don't. She knows.
She knows he was a thot.
No, because I get it. Like,
He was a thot. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
He was a thot when she got out.
I wasn't. Relations not my thing, so it's certain things I adapt to.
So, cheating to me is doing something you would be mad if I did. That's cheating to me. So if somebody texts me and I'm texting them back and like feeding into, you wouldn't like that. So that's cheating to me. So in terms of our relationship, it was like people get into a relationship, like I've done it too. Like you get into a relationship and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I want to marry this person, so you have to abide by this, you have to abide by that, you have to do, like, you know? But then after a while I thought about it like, this is my best friend, this is somebody I'm with every single day, and I'm learning who he is. I don't have the right to sit there and be like, change everything in your life for me. Have respect for me, but I gotta understand that you're still growing up, you're 19 years old, you want to do those things, you want to go and have sex with a bunch of people, you're not doing that to me, thank you, but I gotta understand the same way you have to understand if there's certain things that I would want to do, or if I'm comfortable doing and you're not comfortable with me doing. Like, you know, it was all about just trying to learn. Yeah, that was more at the beginning. As we got into the relationship, like, that started to grow on its own. Like, of course, we still have issues and stuff like that, but
Yes, any
yeah,
relationship,
like, this
right?
is any relationship, but we're like learning each other. We're learning our
So have
relationship.
you ever cheated?
Nope, never
Who
cheated.
be what?
Never cheated.
What pops up in your DMs? Because also another thing y'all might not know, I was on Instagram like a while ago. She was on there going crazy on the gram. I don't know why these bitches think they could do this.
Okay, well that-
what they doing?
I really
Blah, blah,
apologize for
blah.
that because I'm like getting out of character. Like, you know, there's a lot of people watching, so I definitely don't like doing
So
that.
she ready to pop? She ready to pop?
Yeah.
She ready to pop too much? You be like, yo. She be like, who that? That's go say hi to @prettyface_. Go say hi to her.
But I still get tight, but not like ready to fight everybody. But in terms of my DM, like I used to get a lot of crazy stuff. Like we would sit there and look at my DM together, and people be sending like their private parts, like girls and guys. Like a girl would just assume like I was just like, you know. So I would get a lot of
But
that.
you don't really give that, like, I don't get that vibe. Like, I don't feel like.
Yeah, like girls would just, you know, do their thing, and then guys and just be like, yo. And he'd be like, what the he would think like, you know, like I'm leading, I'm like, yo, how? Like you can see it for yourself. And yeah, it was
You gotta
a lot.
tell the armpit story.
Oh.
Yo, yeah, you gotta
So one day we was looking at my DM, somebody DM me and was like, can I see your armpits? So he was sitting there, he like, I'm gonna send a picture of my armpits. I'm like, okay. He sends a picture and the guy comes back, he's like, oh my god, they're beautiful, I love
Yeah, it
them.
freaked me out.
Like we was both sitting there like, what is going on? So it's a lot of weird people, on Instagram.
People have different, you know,
Fetishes.
different.
Yeah.
Look, remember the feet? Oh my. So we at the
But that's
studio. It was
normal.
funny.
Foot fetish.
Yeah, but armpit, I've never heard that.
Yeah. it's
But
okay.
people, you know, it's all about different. You know, I was listening to that work remix. What y'all into? What y'all be doing? Yeah. He wasn't ready for that question.
What you mean? So,
Is it just y'all? Anybody else in the equation? Oh no.
He's crazy.
I'm really look. I'm asking. Look, I'm asking y'all something about. You know, I could have swore.
He said something about
Bro.
adding someone in.
no, not work.
No. Not a work remix. I could have swore something about coming or something or something.
Oh.
Or fucking. It was something
Yeah, I
about
heard
sex.
that
I listened to it. I can't think because
I can't
I listened
think
to.
No,
I'm
you
telling you.
Nah.
You did.
Can I tell you?
And she was on you, and she was kind of like on you in the video.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was something like
I
that.
said pull up in a phone and the E while he's, that's why.
Oh yeah, that's the part. So how does Daddy feel about this?
Okay, well, with my father, he does, like, he listens to our music. I know there's things that he's heard and he's like, what the hell? But we have a trusting, like, me and my sister and my dad, we have a very trusting relationship. So he's aware that we do our thing. We both in relationships, we both growing up. So he doesn't really get on my case about shit like that. Like, it's just,
Everything I say don't really typically like.
Doesn't mean that you necessarily heard.
I know people.
But have you ever
I
been
know
in the car and
guys.
done that?
What?
Huh?
Vina, what car?
I don't know. The car y'all pulled up in there. That was a nice car. Are we doing that in the
Nah.
back of Mom's car?
Not even.
Not even.
I don't got the keys to that
You
car.
don't got the keys to that car, but maybe Vina be
Nah,
sneaking the
I don't
keys
got-
out.
It is in the parking lot.
Is it a parking lot?
Do you not
Can't
think
take
your
the
mom will
keys.
watch this interview and
Look.
you're asking this like?
The questions have to be asked.
I mean, look,
Everything I
That's
say.
a little
Everything I say is.
Look, I was like, you know what inspired these questions? The Amber Rose show. Shout out to Amber Rose. I was watching the Amber Rose show Friday. This is what got the questions flowing like this. And then I
I mean,
was,
look, we do our thing. Our experiences, but like other stories, like, you know, you sit there and talk with your friends about shit or things you heard about, stuff like that. So it's not always like me and him going through something or me and him in a perfect place. Like, it's just whatever we feeling at the moment.
well, have you ever met any of each other exes or no?
Mm-hmm.
You know his ex or you
I
know?
met her ex with my.
Yeah, I've spoken to his ex on the phone.
It was a friendly conversation.
Yeah, I mean, like, we were never really rowdy.
Yeah.
Never rowdy.
You
like,
seem like you
I'm
just
not
let him know
gonna-
like this is what's going on. So
Yeah, like, I'm not about to sit
you
there.
seem like a real calm.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I don't
front your
think
ex. I'm not gonna call your ex and be like, oh, you stupid. I'm not doing that. Like, you with me now, and if you want to be with her, that's where you be at. So, you kind of got a good understanding on that part.
I respect that because you know it's hard working with your spouse. Now, also, I want to know: are y'all planning on doing solo work outside of each other, or y'all just focusing
You're
on
stealing
yourself?
all of my questions.
Well, then
not even
say it.
letting me ask
Oh, you
anything.
got questions to
Then
ask?
ask.
I was about to ask that.
okay, then ask it. Now you can ask it because
No, you're
just
okay.
cut it. You can ask it. We're gonna cut it.
Okay. So. So do you guys plan on like doing your own separate thing or like staying together as like?
You gotta like, you know, something else happens. So it's like we'll plan for something to happen, things won't go right, and then boom. Like we were just on the radio the other day and it like came at the perfect time. So
Oh yeah, I heard that. That was fine. I added a little picture too.
so we pretty much just going like with the flow. If it's hitting, it's hitting. If we gotta do something else, we gotta do something else. But as of right now, no, we're just pretty much focused on
Would
that.
y'all be okay with let's say another single on his track, another rap on your
Yeah,
track?
we've
Y'all
done
heard
it
that?
on the
What you
team.
mean? Like,
Nah, I know, no,
like just me and another singer?
Like you and another singer, her another rapper.
Nah.
Right now, yeah. It's
Not right now,
Mm-mm.
but for the future, you never know.
Yeah, for the future, of course. But being that we just got our own movement, it's stuff outside of us. It's like, you know, dances and stuff.
Mhm.
It's more, it's more, yeah, it's
Yeah,
more,
we
it's
have
more
a
than just us.
whole like a whole team. Like,
Cause I saw your dances.
Mhm.
Do you have any? You know.
Nah, I just, you know, I mean, I got my people though, as far as cameraman, you know, everything like that, just stuff like that.
like he broke
Then I did a freestyle, classic freestyle to call people attention. I did a couple college interviews, and then right before Best Me came out, when I went to that summer, I was planning for another song to be big. There's a song called Tonight that I did. I had a pool party on Long Island. It was a good song, but I wasn't planning on me and her. It just kind of happened. I was supposed to do a song for a minute, but you know what I mean, she'd be in Hollywood, so.
It's a Lansing thing.
I mean, I don't blame her. I know there's a lot of rappers that try to do songs with us, but I knew personally, me and her would work with just because the type of rapper I was.
That's not what happened. In terms of the
What happened?
Hollywood thing.
She was in Hollywood. She was busy too though. And there's a lot of people. I don't know why she chose me to be a rapper. I wasn't the best rapper at the time, so you had to understand that.
I don't know.
It was like it was more of a classic thing because it's not a lot of people that raps like that no more. Especially
I think that's what it was.
a lot of people don't rap like that.
He came at me with like, yo, like let's do a classic song, and that's what I was raised doing. So I'm like, hell yeah, like let's do it. But he originally, the first song he did, When I Stand, I was supposed to do a remix to that, and I don't know, we just never did it.
Well, look at you.
So
now.
yeah, like when he wrote me on that, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll do that with you. So
Yeah, I did the video and stuff, but it was hard. It was just hard.
that's very hard.
I wish I could sing sometimes. I should try on the show all the time. I used to try to
Oh,
sing.
we can't
but
sing.
I can't sing.
Now like the goal has to be to go over. Something has to go over the top.
Like people, I could tell people
Over
the
best to
best.
me, it has to be something like our next. This year gonna have to be a big year for us.
But it's all about. I feel like it's all about. It's good that you guys got a fan base in y'all and where y'all are from. Because if I feel like a lot of people, you can't go nowhere if your city's not behind you. Or your
Yeah, he
city.
says that all the time.
Like if your city's not behind you, you can't expect people from over there.
New York is like the hardest city to prove something to. Like New
Yeah.
York is a lot of bandwagon people. So
Not a bandwagon, not a.
Yeah.
People just be hating just to hate nowadays.
so like now like we see like we ask our fans to do something, they do it, and they go hard. Like they don't ever like let us down. We never have a problem with people like we never feel like nobody's watching. So
I don't feel like nobody's watching, but that's just me. I'm ignorant a little bit.
At least you admit it.
right?
A lot of people be like,
I'm not like satisfied with nothing. Like I've seen us do good, so like nothing,
Well,
nothing. Probably besides being on the radio, probably the only thing that really impressed me like the last couple months. But I'm just not
you're trying to get
satisfied. I know we could be bigger, so I know it's something that we have to do. I know it's just not. People just think it's they could do the classics and I mean it's a duo thing, yeah, but I know it's something that we're missing. So I'm just trying to.
Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it.
Yeah,
Look.
it come a time. I mean, I think we did good as far as the first
I think
year.
that-
A lot for the first year together, we did good. Like we got like 1 million views and stuff. So I'm not.
But yeah,
I'm satisfied
I was
with
looking
that.
at your views. I was like, they got a lot
Yeah,
of
I'm like
videos and stuff.
that. But now I just that
That's
is like is it a position of like we got our foot out. Like we got the foot as far as local artists. I feel like
Y'all doing good.
we're doing good. But now it got to be that step to go industry.
Right.
It has to be that.
And like our
And
numbers and
it's
stuff
in
like that,
between because
it don't come from. It doesn't. Sorry to cut you off, babe. It don't come from like, oh, like we look good and the video clip looks good. Like we promote, like especially him. He's on my Instagram, his Instagram. Like he's like constantly.
Oh yeah, I follow
promoting.
y'all both on the Live with Dre
So-
page. I see that y'all. Look,
Follow
every
me.
time I'm on there, I see this. Look, I see a different.
Yeah, we got
let's go. Let's
we
go.
got
Let's
a
go.
promotion
Let's
page.
go.
We got-
I'm coming.
And we plan our timing and we.
the next
like,
video gonna drop on World Star.
I respect it.
Yeah, Yeah, this year's.
Well, I hope y'all ready for World Star because you know they come. Even if you,
I mean,
Jay-Z gets disrespected on World. It doesn't matter if you gotta work. Probably got disrespected on
You
World
gotta,
Star.
I feel like at this point, at this point we gotta do something to take us to the next level.
That's
We got the local support. Now it's gotta be to get to the other side of
Let's
the
get to the
world.
world.
Right.
I mean, we get really like. I mean, I think people know us, but we get really a good, like a big fan base in New York. Then everything will fit.
Everybody like
It's New York. Everybody,
New York.
yeah. If you come out of New York, it's like
You can do it. If you can make it out of New York, you can make it out anyway.
Yeah, it's just like most frustrating shit.
So yeah, man, we work hard.
That's what's up. Well, we're about to cut this off. Anything y'all want to say? Any shout outs before you can look at the camera, Joe? Anything you want to say? They can't follow you.
Oh,
yeah.
just follow me.
Did they?
You follow me on Instagram, Joe Mill-Vill, JoeMill-Vill. Same thing for Twitter and Facebook.
You can follow me on Instagram at VINA_LOVE. My Twitter is VinaLove_, and my Facebook is VinaLove.
Oh yeah. Gee, that's my bad. Well, we Chasaity, Dre Chasaity. Nah, well, y'all see us here next week. So
Yeah, so-
thanks for tuning in to Live with Dre and Friends. We shout out to Vina Love, Joe Mill-Vill for coming through Music versus Love. Make sure y'all give that a listen to on SoundCloud and keep updated with them at Joe Mill-Vill, at Vina_Love. Let's get it.